I'd like to share with you a passage from St. Paul's epistle to the Corinthians, the second epistle, chapter 5. For we know that if our earthly house, this tent, is destroyed, we have a building from God, a chosen, a house not made with hands, eternal in heavens. Therefore, we make it our aim, whether present or absent, to be well-pleasing to Him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive the things done in the body according to what he has done, whether good or bad. May the grace of God the Father be with all of us. Amen. I'd like to share with you a story I heard some time ago about a charitable woman who was always helped other people, particularly the poor and miserable. And she went to heaven. And the angel showed her the house that was built for her. She was so happy with it. It was very comfortable, cozy, and nice. And then when she went out of that house, she found in front of her a great mansion, like a palace. And she told the angel, this must be a house of one of the great saints, or one of the great martyrs, St. George or St. something. And the angel simply told her, no, it's the house that was prepared for the gardener who used to come and mow your lawn at your home. She was surprised and she was angry. She said, how come? I used to do charitable work to that man. I used to give him clothes for his kids. I used to give him food. I was generous with him. And you give him a mansion and take a small house. That's not fair. And then the angel told her, well, what we do is that you send us building materials, and according to what you send us, we build the house accordingly. You sent materials enough for this house that we made for you. And that man, although he looked miserable, poor, and whatever, he sent us more materials than what you did. So we had this mansion for him. So this story is not, it's a symbolic story. And today we have a vivid example of a virtuous woman who sent a lot of building materials to heaven to build up this eternal heavenly house, which is not built by hands of men, was built by Christ Himself. That's what He promised. He says, I'm going to my Father, and I'm going to make mansions for all of you when you come to me. Again, it's an example of a believer who was wise enough to think and plan for the day when she will appear before the judgment seat of Christ, whose good merciful deeds preceded her and pleased God. I pray that all of us today will get this message and focus on this very aim to please God and to be prepared for that awesome day, the day we're going to meet Christ, and then He will give the final judgment. I ask the Lord to repose the soul of our beloved Aunt, and
Bebina.
On behalf of His Grace Bishop Serapion and all the priests and deacons and servants of the church, I will extend the heartfelt condolences to the family, and I would like to thank all of you for sharing this moment with us. May God bless you and reward you, for to Him is due glory forever and ever.